Well, it's no big secret. A lot of us are carrying too much weight. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, recent numbers show 69% of people 20 years or older are obese or overweight, and that is most of us. And I'd be willing to bet that a lot of those people would do just about anything to shed some of this weight.
Yeah, that's probably why hundreds of thousands of people undergo liposuction each year. But there's a new treatment that claims to remove fat without surgery. It just freezes off the fat.
If you've ever seen before and after pictures following a fat removal procedure, then these are not that surprising. But when you hear the fat was removed after just 4 treatments without using a knife or needle, these results are unprecedented. Dr. Neil Sadek says the procedure is called CoolSculpting. It was created by 2 Harvard doctors. And as of last month, it's cleared by the FDA for treating a patient's thighs, love handles, and belly.
I feel a major vacuum.
That's where 33-year-old Melissa Allerton, a yoga teacher and private chef, was being treated while we watched.
Does it feel like ice?
Yeah, it does, like a thin sheet of ice.
The process of CoolSculpting feels like ice because the device is freezing the fat cells directly below it. Once they're frozen, the fat cells drain naturally from the body. It can take 6 to 12 weeks to see the results, but a patient can lose half an inch from their waistline after just one 1-hour treatment. An area can be treated multiple times, but Dr. Sadek says the first treatment is usually the most effective.
These techniques are not substitutes for liposuction. They're not for people that have large amounts of fats that need to be removed.
Are there any side effects?
The only real temporary side effects, you can occasionally get a little bit of bruising, you can get a little bit of redness.
The latest report by the International Society of Aesthetic Plastic Surgeons shows the U.S. is a leading country for surgical cosmetic procedures, with more than 1 million performed every year. That includes more than 110,000 tummy tucks and more than 220 liposuctions. Worldwide, 425,000 CoolSculpting treatments were performed last year alone.
What are your hopes after this?
But it'll be able to be a little 4-pack this year and not just a 2-pack.
Allerton says she was drawn to the procedure because it's so minimal, she can teach a yoga class later today. Other doctors we spoke to that have no financial relationship with the product say there is still no magic pill for weight loss, but they all agreed that for the right patient, CoolSculpting works.
And the folks behind CoolSculpting say as long as you maintain a normal diet and exercise, the fat freezing results should remain stable. And Jimmy, that could really come in handy now that we are into swimsuit season.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. How about, well, maybe you're not quite ready to freeze off any fat that you might have. We've still got you covered. How about 3 snacks that you can munch on to get you ready to hit the beach in no time?
Looking to eat your way to your weight loss goals? Check out these 3 snacks that can help you lose weight. Hard-boiled eggs with sriracha. Eggs can improve thyroid function, responsible for metabolism, and sriracha has capsaicin, which burns calories and fat. Next, try watermelon and balsamic vinegar. Watermelon's 90% water, which keeps you fuller, longer, and the balsamic activates an enzyme that helps break down proteins in your body. Or try some cottage cheese with cinnamon. Calcium-rich cottage cheese can metabolize fat in your body, and the added cinnamon helps your body process glucose faster.
Now, some other weight loss snacks that you might want to check out. The seeds from a pomegranate. Heavy in fiber, which helps control your appetite. You could also munch on some pistachios. They contain an amino acid, which helps blood flow when you exercise. Now, maybe you'd like to splurge a little bit. How about a nice big juicy steak? Which would you like the most? Would you like a T-bone, a filet mignon, or a New York strip? Did you know your steak preference says a lot about your personality? We're going to break it down for you.
And once we have our steak figured out, we'll head to the kitchen to put together the sides. Today we're making creamy slaw and spicy homemade applesauce. Delmarva Life, we'll be right back.